Yeah, two questions. Have you got any plans at all to tour with Fontaine in the future? Maybe just like a one-off or something? And the other question is, did Ray Dave survive his night in the desert?
Wow. Okay, so, you know, the way I looked at Richmond Fontaine, I've said this before, but it's really true. I really feel like we were an old van driving down the highway, and you're waiting for one of the wheels to fall off. And the van's getting older and it's getting rattlier. There were a couple of the guys I could tell were really struggling to keep playing in the band. Just not because they didn't like it, but just because it was wearing them out. And we're all pals. And nothing ever bad happened to Richmond Fontaine personally. Like, we were tight from the day one all the way through, as much as you can be. And I didn't want anything, I didn't want a guy to have to quit, and I didn't want a guy to keep playing when it was maybe messing with his personal life. And so I said, why don't we decide, you know, we're never gonna make a lot of money at this thing, and we made it this far being pals. Like, why don't we just pull over to a nice lounge somewhere before the van blows up? And so that's what we did, and it was so nice. I'm really good friends, like one of my favorite people in the world, Stan Eccles, the guitar player, and Sean I play with in the Delines, and Dave lives in Denmark, and I hung out with him last night, or the night before last. And so I don't want to destroy that by trying to get us back together, because, you know, it's like you end on a good note. And then as far as, so there's this song off a record of Richmond Fontaine's album Winnemucca, and it's called 5 Degrees Below Zero. And it's about a guy that's on a bus late at night, and he sees kind of how, just by the people around him, how hard society is, and how edgy he is towards the way people are to each other, and the way people are that he has a bus pull over, and he kind of loses his mind and walks out into the desert, and then, you know, it's 5 degrees below zero, and just starts walking. Yes, I think he's okay. I mean, I hope so, because I've almost done that a dozen times, and I would like to think that I would be okay. You know, hopefully, maybe you hitchhike with like a Hell's Angel guy that had beer, and some weed, and decent taste in music, and get you to the next town. Hopefully you wouldn't get in with a serial killer or a Mormon, you know, either one. But he'll be okay, don't worry about it. He'll be just as fucked up tomorrow as he is, you know.
Glad to hear that.